We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Pelicans make the trip in for this one. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. They're just off a road trip, and the Heat are looking to settle back in here at home.
And they prove that they know how to beat this team. We saw that in the first meeting. Can they make it a clean sweep on the season series? We'll find out tonight.
It won't be easy, but you know they are going to give their best effort to make sure that takes place.
On defense, the Pelicans. And a wide open look for Hero. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Steve, no small ball here tonight. Both teams rely on their centers to set the tone at both ends.
And with the way teams switch, it's not the type of head-to-head matchup we might have seen 20 years ago.
Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
This is what the coach wants. Get Jimmy Butler the ball going downhill.
McCollum with the ball, and it's Martin picking him up, and Williamson throws it down.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
That one drops for him.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Now here's McCollum. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Here's Hero. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Looking at the veteran Jonas Valanciunas, he remains a nightly double-double threat.
He's someone that likes to flex his muscle on both ends, Kevin. A big man who uses his size to his advantage and is reliable at cashing in from inside.
And throughout his career, Steve, as we know, Tyler Hero has never been shy of the big moment. He loves it.
He thrives in games that are tight at the end. His great off-ball movement allows him to find looks, Kevin. Hero isn't afraid of stepping up with the game on the line.
Adebayo drives in.
Explosive move by Bam Adebayo. For a big, he does a great job of generating points off drives.
And the dunk by Williamson. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Here's Adebayo. Trying to get open is Butler. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. The Pelicans trail. Pass to Williamson. Crafty move. And Williamson throws it down.
Well, that is why we call CJ a combo guard. He can score with the best, but he also can facilitate.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Hits the three-point bomb.
The key for Brandon is shooting with confidence. When he does this, he buries these trays.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Pass to Daniels. Ingram outside.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Right side Hero. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Valanciunas, he's got that long wingspan. You saw it right there on that play.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:30 left from the first quarter of the game. Pass to Daniel. Just 5 to shoot. Now Jones. Here's Ingram. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
The assist.
And that's now 7 points for Brandon Ingram.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
And the basket by Hampton.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Pelicans leading by 4. Pass to Valanciunas. Another shot. Over in the corner, Marshall. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Now, here's Rozier. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Here's Hackett. Misses the 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ingram attacking. And slam dunk by Ingram.
He's very long and slender framed, Brandon Ingram, but very effective at attacking the rim.
They get a hand on it. 4-on-3 break. Over to the wing. Valanciunas inside. Three-pointer, Daniels. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's New Orleans with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
So when we're talking about team identity, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place, and that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler made some headlines a while back when he said he wished the NBA would allow more of the scrapping we saw in decades past. So would I. He says that would suit his game, though. Jimmy said, I want to run into people and see who falls down first, who's one to quit first. That's the style of basketball I like to play. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. And it shows, D.A. It shows. Thank you so much. McCollum outside. Here's Williamson. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. 6-point game. Pass to Hackett. And he's way off from outside.
And Smitty, you think about the years McCollum played with Damian Lillard, you have to believe they made each other better.
I totally agree, G.A. They both have high standards, always working on their games. That's why they're two of the best guards in the league over the last decade.
You've heard people say it's a make-or-miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
It's McCollum with the drive. It's stolen by Adebayo. A shot by Hampton with no one around. Trains the three-pointer. Hampton's got a second bucket tonight.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Buries the long-range jumper.
The competitive spirits of C.J. McCollum. He will not let you run the arc.
Pelicans leading by 6. Nance, right side. Pass to Hawkins. Williamson with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Williamson double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Inside. And the basket by Hampton. And that's now 7 points for R.J. Hampton.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Down low. And Williamson throws it down.
This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
Butler. That shot missing. Good D by Williamson.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Outstanding play from Jimmy Butler. Doesn't get any higher percentage than that.
McCollum with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. The Heat trail by 4. To the middle. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. To the inside. It's stolen. Takes it inside. Here's Adebayo. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jimmy Butler. Hey, Smitty, you want to talk about explosiveness? This is your man, Zion Williamson.
Kevin, I mean, when he was in college, he blew through a shoe making a cut. He's so strong, Kevin, the leather couldn't hold up.
And some changes here for the Heat.
Okay, everybody, give a hand for your Heat Hype Squad.
First one falls for him.
Man, Zion Williamson is different. A big man who possesses incredible explosiveness and power.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Pass to Martin. Here's Rozier. 6 on the shot clock. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
1:24 left in the first half. Here's Williamson. And it's Noel with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And it's Rozier missing. New Orleans leading by 4. Williamson with it. Now guarded by Noel.
What a smart look from Zion, setting up his teammates, not trying to do it all himself.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. Here's Rozier. Still yet to score. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Nance. And Nance shoots it in.
And it's in Larry Nance Jr.'s blood. Remember, his dad, Larry Sr., won the first ever dunk contest.
And again, it's the Heat missing. Here's New Orleans. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Pass to Valanciunas. The dive for the ball. And stolen by Noel. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Martin for 3. Second shot opportunity. From deep, Richardson. Pelicans with the rebound. to Nance. Here's Hawkins. And some nice defense there to end the quarter.
What effort from Caleb Martin. This guy is relentless.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Rozier for 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Pelicans leading by 8. Steve, we've talked about this. A great job by the Pelicans front office in surrounding Zion Williamson with talent.
Yes, Kevin. When he's healthy, they're one of the best teams in the league. But to go the distance, he has to be available.
And staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 10 now for the Pelicans.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Miami Heat have battled to deep playoff runs in recent years, and they find the strength in each other to keep fighting. Bam Adebayo says, we depend on each other. Every once in a while, we'll be like, dog, I need to lean on you tonight. And that's what being a team is all about. Having those teammates to lean on when you're down. Kevin?
Great approach. David, thank you. New Orleans making a switch here.
Number 25, Trey Murphy.
Ingram outside. To the right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
Murphy wants to keep accepting a big role in this offense. Gotta appreciate his confidence.